Good morning, welcome to Morning Outlook. This is Kim speaking on Wednesday the 9th of January. So looking at the euro dollar first, and well, yesterday we ended up with a relatively small bar there. It's very choppy, these markets at the moment, and we're seeing really a continuation of this sort of move. Still got the potential to push to the upside there, but also any sell point, well, we got a target down below that weekly pivot. Now it may still get hit, but there is this sort of slight upward trend that's kicking through there. It was starting to pick up yesterday morning. It never really came to much. It rolled over, pushed up a bit further, rolled over further. So choppy at the moment, and that's what we got in oscillating market. Is it going to breakout? Well, we'll see. It's at that sort of key, near that key area around 1480. That's it's not too far short some of these other points here. I guess a lot of people are looking at that 115 area, expecting a push on through that, and it may be if it gets up as high as that, something that's needed to push it on even further. We'll see. For now, keeping very open-minded about it. We have got quite a few speakers today. Starting, we've got FOMC speaker, Evans, a small 2 p.m. Then Bank of Canada's interest rate decision at 3 p.m. Really then, and press conference at 3:15. We've got some FOMC speakers later on then. At 4:30 and 7 o'clock. Sorry, we've got the FOMC meeting minute. So biggish day there on news-wise. The meeting minutes themselves may create some volatility, but those speakers, those FOMC speakers, have got the chance of giving a bit more opinion, and well, the market's sort of sitting there, getting all sort of anti-dollar at the moment, or some traders are for sure. We'll see what comes from that. They may give it a good reason to be anti-dollar, and we could see that, as I say, this push through here. But just be wary. Quite a few speakers today and tomorrow. Right, that's the euro. So yeah, easing its way up slowly, but beware of retracements. It is choppy. Now the pound's not too dissimilar. It's yesterday managed down with a down day there in the end, as well, and well, choppy as well. I mean, it'd been pushing up quite nicely through, and then just sort of rolled over more so towards that afternoon session. It just carried on rolling. And there is risk with trading the pound at the moment. There is risk in terms of its potential for Brexit talks, etc. That sits there. Of course, there's these fake news, effectively, that comes out there that no one really puts a name to, or is it press get a hold of an idea and publish it, and then it's talked back down again. So just need to watch for that. We had it before. I'm sure some of these guys must be trading. Let's put out some good news. Right, we've made our money. Let's sell it now. There's the skeptic. Okay, so what's this doing at the moment? It's putting a bit of a bearish flag looking on this picture, maybe, but you can see it's just chopping along again. It makes it very difficult when it's like this. Best left alone. Okay, dollar yen. Oh, he says. This did actually do a bit of movement yesterday, but not easy to read in terms of which way, because it's going, some of the time it's going with the dollar, sometimes it's going against the dollar. Sorry, it's against the dollar, against the euro. With the I like to see it totally working opposite direction to the dollar, but you can see the small candles here. It's tightening. Eventually, this is going to fire, but which way is the question. At the moment, it's sort of easing back up slowly, but for sure, it's better if you take those big candles out of the way, those spiky ones. It's not a clear market in terms of some of these movements that are running through it, but it's edging its way upwards at the moment. Not making it an easy one to trade though. Aussie dollar. So Aussie dollar finally, well, it reacted to its monthly pivot there. It's finally broken through that monthly pivot. I did wonder at the beginning of the week when I was looking at the big picture whether we would see further upside here, and it, well, could be pushing up. There is some divergence across here, across these highs again, but it's just these horrible spiky bars that we've got in there is really spoiling a lot of these charts at the moment, make it less easy to read. It's just a mess here, isn't it? It's chop all of yesterday and it started in the same direction today. Little for me to be doing there. I mean, there's potentially going to be some decent moves coming out of this at some point. Canadian dollar probably best avoided today with the Bank of Canada monetary policy reports etc. all out at 3 p.m. so don't expect a lot too much action there. If we see any softening, well, it could be pushing up towards a daily pivot and beyond. Okay, that's it. It's a relatively quick one for today, but the markets are choppy. There's some big impact news there, which could create some bigger volatility, and I think it's really waiting for those minutes later and those speakers. We got the Fed Chair Powell actually speaking tomorrow evening, so at 5 p.m. So there's plenty of speakers out there. Have a great day. Bye for now.